Yeah, we are online, which means that we are live, which means we are through 2 episodes of the final season of Game of Thrones. Uh man, I don't man. You know, that was a hard episode to watch, man. That to be honest with you all, I'm like that episode made me kind of sad because as I was watching it, it just seemed like everybody was pretty much conceding that they're gonna die. Um, I think the only person who even like had a thought of a chance of winning was Tyrion. I think he even said like he thinks that they'll win, and he was talking about how he thought they will win because of all the experiences that they've had in battle. And yeah, but other than that, everybody kind of gave off the feeling as if they were going to die. I mean, they may be right, they may be wrong, and we know there's going to be a bunch of people that do die, but it was just kind of sad watching the episode and seeing everybody basically just concede defeat. Like, what are we doing here? But yeah, uh, not a lot happened in this episode. I mean, it was basically the build up until next week. I think next week is the big episode. The actual battle is taking place next week. So that's gonna be where ish hits the fan next week. But this week we had some interesting get-togethers. Obviously we kicked off the episode with Jamie in the chamber at Winterfell, answering for his past crimes and everything. I think everybody knew that they were gonna give him a pass. I mean, like I said, you really can't kill Jamie at this point because you need him for the battle. I mean, you're not gonna kill Jamie. So I mean that is what that is. Technically, T, what's up? What's up, Tech Examine? Yeah, it was a slow episode, but I mean, even though it was a slow episode, I mean, it was still like a lot happening. Not much happened, but enough happened to set it up for next week. Like I said, we started off with Jamie in the Winterfell chamber answering for his crimes, and I think the one thing that we found out later on in the episode was that Bran didn't actually tell them that Jamie is the reason why he's a handicap, which I thought was kind of interesting. But then we found out later on in the episode that Bran said, Jamie was like, well, why didn't you tell him? And Bran was like, well, I kind of need you alive. If I would have told them, they would have killed you. So I mean, he's right. I mean, if they would have found out what he did to Bran, it would have been instant death. So Bran is right. You kind of need Jamie alive, so he had to hold that back. So this is interesting because Bran is the three-eyed raven, and he's like kind of emotionless. He doesn't really have feelings one way or another. And I think the fact that he is emotionless and he doesn't have those feelings is probably what saved Jamie's life. Because had Bran had those feelings, and he felt some type of way from what happened all those years ago, like Bran said, Jamie would have been killed instantly. But since Bran is the three-eyed raven and he doesn't have those emotions regarding what happened in the past with him and Jamie, he's able to see the bigger picture, and he realizes that they need Jamie for the battle, and telling them what happened with him and Jamie back in the past wouldn't do anybody any good. So Bran kept that information to himself. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So we got El Jefe in the chat. What's up, Jeff? How y'all doing? How you doing? And then we got Tech, Rant, Photo, Finn, F, Nick. Tech Examine. Yeah, it was a crazy build-up. Yeah, what happened to Bran was a fate. It seemed that way. Yeah, he was fated to become the three-eyed raven. So that is what happened, and that's where he is. That's why he's not the man. I think we also got a Tech Rant out there. So that whole thing between Jamie and Bran happened, and we got that. And then we got a very interesting conversation between Sansa and Daenerys. Didn't see that coming, but that was due to the advice that she got from Sir Jorah. Well, he told her the two things. Oh, he told her one that she should probably forgive Tyrion for his misstep, and obviously the second thing, which we didn't see on camera, but obviously the second thing that he told her was that she should probably make good with Sansa, since Sansa is technically the Lady of Winterfell, and you don't really want to have Sansa as an enemy, even though technically Daenerys is the queen. Sansa is the one who holds the weight in Winterfell. if they want to mutiny against Daenerys, Sansa, all Sansa has to do is get the order, and it's over with. Like, I mean, Daenerys might have the army, but if you don't have Sansa cooperation, that's a problem. So I think Sir Jorah, realizing the tension between Daenerys and Sansa, told Daenerys, you might want to make good with Sansa and have her support so we can be ready for this battle that's coming, because you don't want to really have competing allegiances and things like that when the White Walkers arrive, because the White Walkers don't care. They're coming in unison. They're coming to take everybody out, and you don't need people like having like ill feelings towards each other when this battle is imminent. Like, the White Walkers are unified. They don't care. They're running through everything. And tension between Daenerys and Sansa doesn't help the fact that the undead are coming for them. So you kind of don't want that. So it's interesting. It's interesting, man. I mean, I thought they had a pretty good conversation until the very end, where Sansa was like, what happens after we win? Like, what happens to Winterfell? We are not bending the knee. We said that we would never bend the knee to another ruler. So what happens after the battle? Now, the interesting thing about this is that one of them or both of them aren't going to be around after the battle. So I don't think it's going to come to that, because either Sansa and Daenerys will be dead, or Sansa will be dead and Daenerys will be alive, or Daenerys will be alive and Sansa is dead, or whatever the case may be. It's not going to come to that. One of them will be dead. I'm pretty sure of it. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, Nick, I'm with you, man. I got a little emotional watching that episode too. It was really sad watching it, man. Like, it was just sad. Like I said earlier, everybody pretty much conceded that they're gonna die. So they're like they're making their last rites. They're drinking. They're wallowing in pity, and they're wallowing in and they're feeling defeated before the battle. It was just kind of sad to watch, but there were a lot of things set it up for next week. What's up, Zach?
We got to see Arya's butt.
And of course, Zach being Zach. Yeah, Arya was like man-eating, man. She's like, you know what? If I'm gonna die, I'm going out my way to kill the man.
I predicted that they would get together, but I also have to admit, watching that scene was a little uncomfortable because we got to see her like grow up throughout the show. So I'm like, I don't know if I should be watching this, but I watched it.
I'm sure you did.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good. This whole episode was just like the last one. It's just a bunch of setups and everything, so that next week, Twitter's gonna break.
Oh,
everybody's gonna die. You just
seriously,
yeah. So go ahead.
I was gonna say next week is gonna be an all-out war, man.
Well, that's what I've been hearing, is that episode 3 is all gonna be, the battle at Winterfell, and I think we're gonna see a lot of characters go. I mean, that's what these last 2 episodes were. It was payoffs and seeing people get back together and get that emotional attachment. Then episode 2 just solidified that a little bit more. And then next week, it's just like, forget about it.
Yeah, like I said, it was just kind of sad watching everybody like celebrate their last few hours together before they all die or whatever. It was crazy. Yeah. It was interesting.
Yeah. I really thought Sansa and Daenerys would just figure it out, but of course they cut away or they get interrupted. They never gets figured out, right?
Well, they had it figured out until the end when Sansa asked, "What about the North?" after the battle was over with, and then Daenerys...
why does that have to be complicated? Warden or Wardeness or Lady of the North and Queen down south.
Well, because Daenerys has to be queen over everything because she has that ego. Daenerys has that nasty ego.
Yeah, I'm really confused about her character, because it seemed like for a few episodes there, and even last season, it was more about helping people and freeing slaves and everything. And now she's really gung-ho this season about throne. Do you know what I mean?
Dude, no, she's always been gung-ho about the throne. That's like she said, that's been her whole objective. Her objective didn't change until she met Jon. Like what she was saying to Sansa. Like, I was all about taking the throne until I met your brother. So her outlook changed when she met Jon and fell in love with Jon. Now she wants to help Jon. But before that,
she knows that Jon is her nephew.
Oh, dude. Did you see her face? Her face dropped.
Let's just put it this way. There's no good news when you go down to the crypts. Have you noticed this? There's never been any good news. It's let's go down here and hang out and have a good time. No, it's always bad news, right? Episode 1, they go down there. Robert puts the feather on Lyanna's statue. Grumble, grumble, grumble. You're going to be, my hand and everything. And okay, fine, whatever. And then we fast forward to now, last episode, blah, 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 blah. You're the king of the bloody 7 seasons. And now, hey, by the way, I'm your nephew. Grumble, grumble, grumble. It's never good. It's never good.
Yeah, you were knocking book with your auntie, man. But I mean, in that time period, I don't think it's going to change their relationship towards each other at all.
Well, it's very interesting because Daenerys said it directly herself. Like you're the one, you should be first on the throne before me, kind of thing. Like
Yeah, but the thing that we know is that John doesn't want to be on the throne. So
see now you add these kind of complications, and some people know, some people don't. So you got to wonder if something will happen during the battles and everything. If there'll be like a betrayal here and there or whatever.
I mean, it's funny because after the first episode, I thought that there would be some possible betrayals and things like that. But after watching this episode, I don't think so, man. I think they're all on the same page because they know what's coming for them.
Yeah. I mean, John doesn't want the throne, like you said. So,
No.
But I mean, in Daenerys's head, it's just, yeah. I don't know how you figure it out. Like I said, I mean, if anybody actually thinks there's gonna be a happy ending with both of them on the throne or to married or whatever, I no, that's not how this is gonna end. In fact, I would almost put my money now on Gendry and Arya.
No, I can't see that. I don't think he's important enough of a character to take the throne, dude.
You don't think so?
No, not at all.
He's got that king's blood and Robert's blood and everything.
He got that king's blood, but I don't even know if he's going to survive the battle with the White Walkers, to be honest with you, because he's obviously going to be out there fighting with him, and I don't know if he's going to survive that.
Well, here are my predictions. Here are my death predictions for next episode. Just the next episode. Theon and the Greyjoys will all die. Well, I mean, except for his sister. His sister's chilling on the island. But I think Theon will die. I think the Hound will die. I think
whoa. No.
No, wait.
No.
Right.
The Hound cannot die before Clegane Bowl.
Yeah, that's right.
I would be pissed.
Right.
No.
The dude with the patch. He's
dying.
He has a wonderful voice. I would like that man to record my next voicemail. Zach's not here right now. I can't even do the voice, but you know.
Yeah. No, the Hound can, dude. If the Hound died before Clegane Bowl, oh my God, no, man, we can't have that.
Yeah.
Somehow he has to live.
Somehow, yeah. I mean, it's very interesting. We didn't see anything of Cersei or the Golden Company. By the way, we didn't discuss this last time. I'm not sure if you even know this. The Golden Company was actually founded by disenfranchised bastards from the Targaryens.
Interesting. I did not know
And
that.
so there's a Targaryen tie-in there. I think there's a sword or something like that that's tied in with the books. So there's a possibility, if they explain it, that the Golden Company could turn around and actually fight for the North.
You know, I mean, that's the general sense and feeling.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know, babe, but when is that going to happen? Is that going to happen during the battle with the White Walkers, or is that going to happen after everybody survives the battle? Because
might be after.
They're not going to.
Yeah, if they follow the books and then the way the story goes, it could happen, but it may end up being just nothing at all. Kind of like how, like the Sand Snakes, like nothing really happened with their story, although they have a big part within the books, right? So,
the Daenerys right now, Daenerys has the world's largest army, besides the White Walkers. Yeah. But we know after the battle, her army is going to be shit, dude. It's going to be completely decimated. So, there's not going to be much left, even if they do somehow win. There's not going to be much left after the battle. So, that's another interesting thing. Like, how is that going to work? Because we know that her army is going to be decimated, even if they do win. So, whatever is left of the army is going up against the 20,000 soldiers from the Golden Company. So, that could be interesting. I don't know how that's going to work.
Like I said, if they explain the story and how the Golden Company was founded by disenfranchised bastards of the Targaryens, then there's an element of wanting to defend the Targaryen side on the Golden Company, no matter how much they get paid. If they actually pay that off and explain it, I can see them turning on Cersei and everything. At the same time, I can see them just getting wiped out. I don't know if you noticed. Remember last week when Cersei was going on and on about, I wish I had elephants.
Right.
Like, where are the elephants? They put that in there twice, and then she said it again after she was with Euron about the elephants. The reason they didn't put the elephants in is because there's only so much of a CGI, budget. So they had to put that in there. But in the books, the elephants are like these huge, monstrosities.
So Tech Examine in the chat said that he thinks that the Golden Company screws over Cersei And I was about to ask like why, but you just explained it. Like if they are for the Targaryens, then I guess I can see that.
Yeah, that's my understanding is that the Golden Company is founded by disenfranchised bastards of the Targaryens.
Wow. Hi, Jeff.
Hey, what's going on, man? You guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Right on.
Jeff, how are you?
Oh, man, I'm hanging in there. How you guys doing?
Good.
Doing well, man. What did you think about tonight's episode, Jeff?
Oh, man, it was good, man. It just, they let off a lot of payoffs, and it was a little on the bittersweet side, man. I totally understand what you guys are saying, because everybody's like they're all spending their last hours together and all that. So yeah, no, I totally understand what you guys mean, man. And
Podrick's
I'm like,
got that boy band voice.
I know, right? Man, I was still like, man, with Arya, man, in that scene, I was mad uncomfortable, man. That was like my little sister. I was like, dude, I don't know if I should be watching this.
That's what I was thinking, but I still watched.
It's like, man.
The way she threw him down on the couch, bro, like, should have grown up.
I thought for sure they're gonna cut, and I looked over at my wife, and I'm like, they're not cutting away.
Yeah, I wish they would have gone a little further on the scene between the Mormonts talking to each other. But
Lady Bear, she is such a badass. Oh my god, dude. He tried to put on the crib. She's like, nah, bro, I'm going to fight.
I think she's gonna die. I think Jorah's gonna die. There's gonna be some significant deaths.
I think so too. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what this all is building up. That's why we haven't had any really significant deaths in 2 episodes, which is like they're saving them up, man.
Yeah, they're really saving them up. Yeah, it's gonna be complete pandemonium next week for real, man.
Just keep in mind, everybody. There's only 4 episodes after tonight.
Yep,
that's it.
But now we go into prime time because each episode left is an hour and a half. So now they get longer.
80+ minutes. Yep.
Excited. Very excited.
Yep. No, that's a good time, man. I was interested just kind of seeing how things are playing out, how they're getting everything set up, and that's all it really was a lot of setup. But yeah, man, the conversation between the 2 ladies, man, that was intense, man.
That was intense, yeah. Sansa, she's like steely with it. She's like, "You not coming in here taking my Winterfell." She is like damn set on like keeping Daenerys at arm's length, man. Woo! That was tense. That was tense, man. That was good stuff.
Yeah, she's gonna have to bow down eventually, but I don't know how they're gonna pull this off, man.
I don't know if either one of them are gonna be left to bow to one another. To be honest with you,
that's true. That's true.
Oh man, but so then we had you know what? It's kind of irking me though because every time you think we're gonna get that special moment between the Hound and Arya, somebody always interrupted. So I thought we were gonna get it tonight, but then the Lord of Light dude came in and interrupted it, so that kind of sucked. But
I don't think anything else needs to be said. I mean, the Hound kind of more or less said it tonight, which is, I was there for you, I fought for you.
Yep.
For his own selfish priorities, but
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's not much more to be said, man. I mean, we're just set up. Everything is set up for the next episode, and it was. I don't know, man. I'm ready, man. It just sucks because it makes this week. This week's gonna go so slow.
You gotta wonder though, what more does Bran know that he hasn't told us? I mean, he made it pretty clear in this episode. The Night King's coming for me. I have his mark all the way from in the Godswood. Okay, so you wait from there, and what's gonna happen? He's gonna pull up. You guys are gonna have tea or something like what? Like
I don't like that whole idea of trying to trap somebody that's like the Night King.
Yeah,
like they're gonna set up a trap for him. Really, I ain't buying it. Night King ain't gonna fall for that.
But like to what end does Bran know that the Night King needs to come get him? Like to kill, or is it gonna be that simple, or is it gonna be something else? Do you know what I mean?
Apparently the Night King killed the last 3 Ravens, so I'm guessing Bran thinks that he's coming to kill him. And I think the way he explained it is that the Night King is coming to kill him because he wants people to forget. And Bran has all the memories of the past, like in his brain or whatever. So the Night King is coming to eliminate all the memories. So that's why Bran believes that the Night King is coming to kill him. So.
There's so much anticipation, like Technically T says. I mean, we're so excited now for the next episode. We're so excited to see what happens with the Galaxy Fold. We're so, there's so much anticipation this week.
So Tech Lover Mama says if Jon and Daenerys married, then Sansa doesn't have to worry about the North. And that's true, but I don't. They're not going to survive. There's
not going to be. We're not going to have a happy ending. If anything, we're going to have at best we can hope for is a bittersweet ending.
That's what they've said. Yeah.
At best,
it'll be bittersweet.
Teddy Greek see they were just waiting for that episode next week, like we're waiting for the Galaxy phone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
So I don't want to get off topic because I know that this stream is about Game of Thrones, but has the whole canceled in China thing actually been confirmed?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was confirmed by a few sources.
I was confused. Multiple front page text dropped in my thing today. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, obviously the one with the mess up. But yeah, even Ice Universe confirmed that there are indeed canceling the events in China. But the only thing I'm wondering is that what does that mean? I mean, just because you cancel events doesn't mean the phone is going to be delayed. And plus, we've heard nothing about what's happening here in North America. So I'm gonna not really think about that too much until we see what they do with this week. But they don't have a lot of time because it's supposed to go on sale on Friday. So
yeah, man. And people are, there's a lot of people waiting, man. People are waiting for their pre-orders. People are waiting to go and pick them up in the store. So
actually, if I remember correctly, Brandon said that he put a pre-order in, but his pre-order apparently it was pending, but now it's not pending anymore. So I guess maybe there is something to it because he said he was waiting for I guess they were going to take the money for the pre-order, but then it just went away, disappeared. So
interesting.
There may be something to the whole holding off on it. But like you said, this is not a full stream. We are here for Game of Thrones. So yeah, we had all of them sitting around. We had Tyrion, Podrick, Brienne of Tarth, Jaime, Sir Davos, and the Wildling Torment the Wildling dude.
Torment trying to get his
was hella funny.
Trying to get his Mac on with Brienne.
He was trying to get his Mac on, but man, I almost feel kind of bad for him because it's not happening. But man, he's trying hard though.
It's gonna be Brienne and Jaime somehow.
Yeah, I think. I mean, yeah.
I think there'll be a payoff there. Yeah,
maybe they got to live though.
And then Podrick bust out the lyrics like, "Damn, son, wow."
Yeah, I'm like, oh, cool, Backstreet Boys.
Didn't see that coming at all. Like, damn. Okay.
And we still don't know. We still don't know what Podrick did to them hookers, man. We never found out.
What?
We still don't know.
Oh,
just like we never heard the ending of Tyrion's joke. I mean, we need to know these things before the end of this season.
He motley crewed them.
I think so.
Motley crewed them.
Oh man! So what else happened in the episode? We had the legendary.
The Giant's milk was funny though.
Oh god, that was so silly.
The what? Sorry.
The Giant's milk when he was drinking out of the horn and was telling the story.
What? Oh man. Yeah. That's a good character.
Yeah.
So Tekken Demon has a good question now here. He says, question about future episodes. Does the mountain get controlled by Night King when he gets close?
Ooh. That's a good one. Because he's like halfway. He's like halfway zombie style. So
I don't know.
But he was never killed by a white. Like he was just close to death with his fight with Martell.
I don't even think it's going to come to that. I don't think the Night King is going to get particularly close to the mountain. I don't think they're going to make it that far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, because here's the thing.
I'll be right back. Keep on talking.
The Night King, Jon Snow. We know that Jon Snow is going to be one that kills the Night King. We know that. I mean, that nobody else really killed the Night King but Jon Snow, and everybody's here in Winterfell. Nobody that Cersei has is capable of killing the Night King or even handling the undead. So the undead is they're not gonna make it past Winterfell. So the fact that the mountain is sitting over there chilling in King's Landing means that he's okay. So he's not gonna have to deal with the Night King because the army of the undead won't make it past Winterfell. Probably not. I can't see them making it to King's Landing. I just don't see it. Like there's nothing to do with that.
No, they're going to save the mountain for, whenever the battle between, Daenerys and the Lannisters, whenever that comes around, that's when that's going to happen.
Yep. So, and game bowl. You cannot have a game. You cannot have this last season without giving a game bowl. That has to be an epic battle. Oh, it has to happen.
Yeah, dude. So I'm waiting for that. That's going to be a good payoff towards the end. We'll see how this all plays out, man. But we've got a lot. I mean, we got 4 80-minute episodes left, man. So we got to savor it while we can. I'm gonna go back and rewatch this one time.
I think I am too. I watched last week the twice before tonight. So yeah. I mean, man. It's just wow. We're getting close to the end. It's so sad. We had to wait 2 years, and now it seems like it's going like very quickly, and we're almost to the end of it. But
dude, I'm saying, man, I was hoping it would have been a full run season, but I can understand, especially with the amount of production going into these episodes is going to be insanity.
The interesting thing is, I think what the showrunners were saying that they had a plan for Game of Thrones all along. Like they knew when they wanted to end it, and we are pretty much at the end. It's like It's not like those television shows where they like try to extend it because they're from like people liking it, things like that. They didn't want to overstay their welcome. They're like, we have a story. We know how long it's going to take to tell our story. And right now we're pretty much at the end of the story, and they're wrapping it up when they want us to wrap it up, which is good because Game of Thrones is still clearly Game of Thrones is still at the height of its power. I mean,
oh yeah,
it's the most watched show on television, bar none, and people are still clamoring for it every week. It's the most pirated show. I mean, it is what it is. So basically, when Game of Thrones ends this year, it's pretty much going out on top more or less. It's not like it's going to overstay its welcome and people are tired of it. Like when it goes out, people are going to be like longing for more. So I think that's a good way for them to go out on top and go out on their own terms like that.
How many times?
They got a lot of lore too.
Speaking of repeating, like how many times did you guys watch last week's episode between last week and now?
Oh,
I just watched it once.
Yeah, I watched it one more time.
So I watched it like 7 more times.
Wow.
Jeez. I don't got that kind of free time, man.
Really?
Well, it's just like I turn like like you're eating breakfast and it's like I like to have something to watch, and it's like there's nothing on, so I'll just throw it on like for 20 minutes, and then I'll come back to it later on or whatever, or pick it up on the app, and I just kept on picking up on little things here and there, and
nice.
Yeah, so, it should be interesting watching the theory YouTube channels this week.
Yep. So Tech Examiner wants to know if does Arya or the Hound get the mountain? There's some theories that there might be like somehow they might tag team it, but I don't think they're gonna tag team it. I think it'll be the Hound. I mean, I don't know if that does the fan service if you have like a tag team, like everybody's been waiting for this one-on-one battle. So I think
it'll be one-on-one and it'll be very quick. I can't see them drawing it out.
Oh no, it can't be too quick. It can't be that quick. It has to be at least 5 minutes or something.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't see like a 20-minute.
Oh no! But it has to be like at least 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes. You can't have a quick battle. Oh no, I'll be pissed off too. I'll be mad at you. I'll be mad at that too. You can't make a quick for like 8 seasons and they have like a 2-second battle. No man, we got some sword clanging, kicking, punching. We gotta have all the Marvel man. We gotta have a fight.
even when it was the Mountain versus the Viper, man. I mean, it's still they drew it out for at least 7 or 8 minutes.
Yeah, yep. When he originally like died or almost died.
Yeah. So that was that. That was something else though, man. But should be good though, man.
Yeah. I'm you know what? It's funny because we've seen Arya assassinate people throughout the show, but we never really seen her like battle maybe a couple of times, but we never seen her like in an actual like battle per se. So I'm pretty excited to see how she does in the actual battle.
Yeah, there's a difference between assassination and everything that she's and then there's battle, like you said, and we've seen those behind the scenes or during the preview of her running down the hallway scared.
Yeah.
Right. So something's up there, right?
Oh yeah.
And I think even getting together with Gendry, somewhat, I don't want to say it weakened her, but grounded her more back to being more Arya than a faceless man. Do you know what I mean? Right.
Yeah.
Brought her more back down to earth. So now she really, I mean, besides her house, she has someone else to fight for, kind of thing. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe I might be looking a little too deep, but I think that might,
But it's possible. Yeah, it's possible for sure.
But yeah, she had the special weapon made for her, so she's ready to go. And I think that special weapon is pretty cool because that means that weapon was made for like long range combat, so she doesn't have to really get up close with the White Walker, so she can fight from a distance. But
and the end comes off, so she can go to a dagger stance if she needs to, and I think it's attached by a rope or something like that. So
Yep. So, like I said, we've never seen her in an actual battle, in a hand-to-hand battle. So it'll be interesting to see how good she is because she thinks she's the shit. I mean, we've seen nothing that discredits the fact that she's a pretty good fighter, but we've never actually seen her fight per se. So I'm interested to see how she fights.
Yeah, should be good, man.
I'm
saying it's gonna be heartbreaking to watch next week, but man, we're gonna be there, man. I'm ready. I'm ready right now.
No doubt, Tucker. Damn it, she is a badass. Like. I almost forgot. We did kind of see her fight when she had the little sparring match with Brienne, but that wasn't really an actual fight though. But I want to see her fight. It's gonna be great. But so what else? Oh, we had the little thing between Grey Worm and Missandei. So that was, I mean, I think that's the last time you'll see him. Like,
I think he dies next week.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
Yeah, he's gone.
Y'all know what happened, right? That was the kiss of death, pretty much.
Yeah, that's a sad man because I like dude, man. He's been around for such a long time, and it just feels terrible. But I know it's most likely he's going to have to go.
Yeah, that's
which is just sad.
That's the kiss of death, and he's done. But I think the sadder part is if they turn him into a white. That's the real sad part.
The Dickless will die next week.
Maybe.
You go.
Maybe.
Grey Worm. What's his name? Greyjoy.
Oh, maybe.
You mean
Maybe.
Theon? Oh, I thought you were talking about Grey Worm. The Grey Worm. Oh yeah. I don't know, man. Like,
It's entirely possible.
Obviously, Theon is going to die. I mean, he's going to die. I mean, that his story arc has reached a conclusion. There's nothing more to do with him. He's going to die. But I can see a scenario where he survives the battle. But yeah, I think there's a large chance that he dies.
I think that's a perfect arc with him dying next week, especially if he's defending Bran. Especially it's after somebody that he fought with and against, and then with again. So against when he took over Winterfell. That's a perfect
wrap it up. Yeah, it would wrap it up nicely. I mean, defending Bran, because obviously they're going to come after Bran hard, and he's going to be what's standing in between the Night King and Bran. So that's going to be. I'm pretty sure he's got to go too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think like I said, I think Theon is pretty much given that Theon's going to die. I mean, I kind of thought that maybe his sister would come back for him, but. Yeah, I think they pretty much nip that in the bud in this episode. They're like, she's out in the Iron Island. She's not coming back. So
yeah. I mean, that's just how it's going to play out.
Now here's a question for both of you guys. Do you think? I mean, so they've all stated everybody at Winterfell has stated that they're there for Winterfell. They're there to fight for the living, but we know that there's a lot of unresolved conflict between some people, right? Some things here and there, and as we've seen over 7 seasons, plus 10 years of Game of Thrones, that usually the characters' emotions come into play into making bad choices because of unresolved conflicts. Could you guys see a situation next week during the whole battle that somebody, in the thick of everything happening going on, decides to stab or someone in the back or take someone out, across the neck or something like that?
If you would have when you asked me last week, I would have said yes, but after this week, I don't think so. The only way that I could have thought that happening was with Tyrion, because Daenerys is down on him for making a bad decision.
Mm-hmm.
But I think after watching this week and watching his approach to it, I don't see him turning on her or anybody. I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see Jaime turning or anything like that at all. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, I don't see anybody fighting. Here's the thing, like I said, after episode 1, you would have thought that was the case, but after watching tonight, everybody is in agreement that this is it. Like we're either leaving it, we're either gonna live or we're gonna die. There's no time to betray anybody. Like you're in a fight for your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the undead don't give a damn about your feelings. It's kind of like what I was talking about with the Galaxy Fold. The fact don't care about your emotions. The fact don't care about your allegiance. Yeah. The undead are the fact. The fact don't care. The facts are coming for you. The undead is coming for you. They don't care about all that.
The only person I think that's a wild card, only because of how the episode ended, is Daenerys for me.
Yeah.
Because she realizes that Jon is the heir to the throne, even though he said many times, like, I don't give a crap about the throne. But you can see it. You can see it in her eyes. You can see it in her face the way she reacted. Right.
I'm gonna shut you down right there. I'm gonna shut you down. It's not happening for one reason.
Oh, what?
She's in love with him. She's in love with him.
You're so cute.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I think her resolve and her want of the throne is stronger than her love for Jon.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, if anything, he should have just been like, "Nah, girl's cool."
Because if that's the case, then she wouldn't be. If that was the case, why is she here in the first place? Why is she here?
This is all before she found out she was, with her nephew. That's complete. Everything's changed.
But you just can't fall out of love with somebody like that just because of that. Like
when you find out your nephew and you find out that he's also in line for the throne, and that's the whole reason she's here. I can see her. I could see her switching like that.
I think her mindset will be more of a let's root it together before she wants to overthrow him. Like I don't see it. I mean, I could be wrong because she's kind of a bitch about it, but I don't see it, man. I don't see it.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems. I mean, he told her, but it didn't seem like he wanted to really. He didn't say anything or make any emotions of like he wants to come out with that publicly. You know what I mean? So, or else he would have already done it.
If he came out with it publicly now and told the North, they would all turn on him.
They can't do that.
Yeah. So, if anything, it behooves him to just. It's good that he was honest with her, I would say, but he chose a hell of a time to say something.
Yeah, like literally just before the battle.
But I mean, but that's Jon. That's typical Jon. He's not the smartest one in the room. Like back in season 7, when he pled not to bend the knee to Cersei.
Mhm.
When they were trying to get Cersei's allegiance, the John wouldn't bend the knee because of this thing for Daenerys. So he's not the smartest when it comes to strategical, tactical things.
Yeah,
He still knows nothing.
He still knows nothing, right?
He doesn't know much.
So Jeff, let's talk about that. How do you what do you make of him telling Daenerys that he is Aegon Targaryen? What do you think anything will come of that, or?
Oh yeah, no, but it just depends on how everything plays out after this battle. But I don't know, man. I mean, I think they're gonna have to hash it out afterwards, assuming everybody lives. But man, I mean, I don't know, man. Honestly, I think to keep the tenuous relationship that they have going on right now, I think they have to kind of keep it on the under for the most part, at least between themselves. But
I mean, a perfect ending could be a queen in the south, a king in the north. Keep them separate, but we know that's not going to happen.
No. They're either going to rule together or one of them are going to die, more or less. No.
Yeah.
But, all right. So what else happened in this episode? Arya got it on. We had the little reunion of the people at the campfire. Oh yeah. The lady bear wants to fight, which doesn't surprise me. She's been a badass the entire show, so that doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, that's no surprise there at all.
She's like, you're not putting me no damn kryptonite. No.
Yeah.
Oh, how about that little girl who wants to fight? That was kind of cute. She's like, no, I want to defend my people.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, I think you just have a lot of random characters and people that live in Wintertown, which is the town just on the other side there, that just don't know their place. They don't understand what's about to happen. Like, this is bigger than the Battle of the Bastards. Like, this is right.
Yeah.
Like, apparently this battle that's coming is going to make the Battle of the Bastards look like a run in a park, a whole playground. So
I mean, we're not talking about two armies just fighting, and then whoever wins, that's who you chill with. It's literally if the one side wins, like you're gone. Like, forget about it.
Yeah, like if the army of the undead win, there's pretty much the show's over with at that point because Cersei ain't got nothing for them. Nothing. That's why I say that it's not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it to the mountain because if they win, the show is over. That's it. Show's over.
I still think the throne will be destroyed in the end. I don't think anybody's actually going to get the throne. I think it's going to be destroyed.
Because like I said, and that's the other thing. Like that's the whole thing about this. The way this season is playing out. This battle between them and the undead is going to be huge. But the battle that's going to determine the show is going to be the battle between who's left with the living and Cersei and her army. Mm-hmm. And that's the final battle for the throne, and that's going to be winner takes all, more or less, right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, man. I'm ready for it, man. I'm trying to I'm just good to go, man.
just like I'm done talking. Just give me the episode left.
Bring me the rest of the episodes.
Yeah,
bring him down.
I'm saying, dude. Yeah, we got so much going on right now too. So, man, I'm excited, man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a long week, but we're waiting it out, man.
I mean, we made it to this week, so we'll make it to next week.
Yeah, man.
Oh man! So, anybody got anything else to say before we get out of here? I mean, I think we covered everything for most part.
Prince died today, 3 years ago. Can you believe it's been 3 years already?
I saw that. Yeah.
Crazy, right?
That is crazy. Let's see the chat thing real quick.
Going so fast, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, Jeff asked talking about how how Tywin said that Targaryens they marry each other. They marry their relatives. So John.
Yeah, I think they can both, and probably the majority of characters probably move past that. But I'm just the way that Daenerys has been this season and going into last season, how she's been just full on going for that throne. I can see a possible double cross or something during the battle next week from her. I can't really see it from anybody else.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, it's not outside the realm of possibility, but I don't see her doing that.
Epic said 13 just sitting back like Apple with the foldable war.
Pretty much, right? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Yeah.
Too funny. Oh, somebody in the chat said that the little girl was the mind fuck for Davros because of the growth of skills that he used to have a relationship with. Yeah.
Well, the minute I saw her, I'm like, that reminds you of Princess Shireen. I said that to my wife. She's like, yeah.
That's what that was. Yeah. But yeah, and I don't know. Did you guys watch the preview for next week?
Not
yeah, but it was
yet.
short. They kept it super short.
Oh yeah, they didn't show nothing at all. They just basically show everybody manning their battle station, more or less. That's about it.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, they didn't show us anything we hadn't already seen. So
Well, I
yeah,
hope they don't. I hope they don't give up anymore. So
nah.
So
how did this week's episode get leaked online?
again, like the
Like
second
how?
week in a
Where
row,
was it through one of the other carriers or something?
apparently it got leaked like 6 hours early on Amazon Prime in Germany.
Nice.
Prime Germany let it leak a few hours early, but then they shut it down. So
Freaking Germans always messing things up. I'm just
Crazy.
kidding. I love you,
Hey,
Germans.
I'm just glad that I didn't have any login issues today because last week I had to wait 30 minutes, man. So this time I signed in, it let me right in. I was good to go. So I'm happy about that.
It's funny you say that because when I was trying to access HBO now, it was like hanging up for a few minutes there. I was like, what the hell, man?
Yeah. I waited till 6:01 or 6:02 to try. And I mean it's on my TV. So I go through my TV has a Roku built into it.
Yep.
So I go through HBO Go and just logged in, went straight to Game of Thrones, and it just took me straight to the episode. So I was good to go. Last week it kept signing me out. And then I would sign in, and then it would take me to the episode, and then it would sign me out automatically. So
Weird.
But I'm just glad it worked, man. Comcast got their stuff together this time.
Good.
Yeah, you can't be messing up on Game of Thrones night. You can't be doing that. That's not a
Right?
good look.
Not a good look, man.
Not a good look at all. No. Oh man. So wow. Yeah, next week is the battle between the dead and the undead.
Man, it's gonna be good though, dude. It's gonna be good.
No, actually, the battle is between the living and the undead. That's right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude.
It's gonna be a hell of a battle. Gonna be a hell of a battle, man. All right. You all got any last word before we get out of here?
Next week there will be blood.
You ain't kidding. Everybody better be wearing their big boy pants because it's gonna be real.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're losing people.
Yeah, that's the one thing I was thinking about. Ethnic the use of dragons is gonna be interesting. Yeah, because the thing is, we know that the Night King is after Bran, so is he gonna fly in on his little dragon? Like, I don't know how that's gonna work exactly. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming so. He's not gonna make himself vulnerable, man. That's the thing. So I don't know, man. I think he's gonna come in with his dragon for sure.
I think I mean Bran did say it, I'll be in the gods with, I'll be waiting for him kind of thing. So I think Bran is both setting himself up to be bait and also wants to be. I think he does want to have that clash happen. So it should be interesting to see what happens.
Oh, yeah. And the other thing is that Bran has been the one advising them about all the events that's going on throughout the up to this point. So if Bran dies, they no longer have an advantage. So they're not gonna know what the hell's coming after if Bran goes, if he goes bye-bye. So that could be interesting too.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't have that 3-hour Raven advantage, I mean, they're not gonna know how to handle things, or they're not gonna know what's coming. So very interesting.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be good though, dude. I think it's gonna be like I said, man. The whole thing trying to set up the Night King, I'm not falling for it, man. We're gonna see something bad happen there.
Oh yeah. You're not trapping the Night King. No, I doubt it. No. The dude has lieutenant, man. He's never by himself. He's like always like two people beside him, so he's never alone.
No, it's gonna be sketchy, dude. I don't know, man. We'll see how it plays out, but I have a good feeling that it's gonna be a number of people that are gonna go down trying to stop the Night King. So
I mean, but can we be serious for a second? They got Theon guarding Bran. I hope they got more backup because Theon is gonna get steamrolled. Like he could barely beat up his iron board. Like how the hell are you gonna stop the Night King? Come on now.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man.
Ass, dude. Like, come on, man. His sister gave him that word. How you gonna stop the Night King from getting to Bran, man? That ain't open security.
Yeah, for real, man. I was disappointed with that, man.
He's like, I'll stand by Bran. I'm like, what you gonna do with the Night King? You ain't gonna do nothing, bro.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Everybody's saying that Theon is a goner for sure.
Would it be a twist if Theon killed the Night King?
Oh, I would be so anticlimactic, bro.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it
would.
I would legit be upset.
Money.
Jeff be like, give my money back.
I'd be on that boycott Game of Thrones train, bro. I'd be like, man, what the y'all done let me down with this one.
Oh God. Actually, you know, Theon probably gonna end up becoming a wake too, man. They're gonna turn him, man.
Maybe
they're gonna turn him, man. But
there we go.
And big thank you all for joining me tonight. Thank you guys for chilling out in the chat with us. We'll be back here again next Sunday night after the major battle. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, man. I look forward to it, man. It's gonna be crazy, man.
No doubt. Thank you to Jeff. Thank you to Zach for joining me tonight. But until next Sunday night, baby. This your boy Viper, the man about tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more.